from the tower moment, like emergence, like a phoenix rising.
Oh, okay. So kind of like a rebirth color.
A rebirth color.
Interesting. Hey guys, I am
the color I picked.
Well, I was just curious as to the choice made for that reddish orangish color you chose for the banner.
Phoenix.
It's like the phoenix, because our topic today.
Hello.
Hi. I am Lyra Moon, and this is Lynx Vega.
Hello.
And it's been a while since we've done one of these, so we're a little bit out of practice. But it's good to see you guys already kind of jumping up, filling up the room.
Mm-hmm.
So what have we been up to? Well, tower moment. Major crisis hit us back at the end of May. So we have been just kind of taking a break from social media and not necessarily taking a break from doing private readings or any sort of magic and stuff. Actually, that's kind of, I think it's actually increased. Last month was insane. But we've just been really busy trying to play catch up. So anyway, now we are trying to get back in the groove of things. Obviously, we are in a different location. Our housing situation changed very drastically, very quickly on us, which was the entire reason for the tower moment.
It was super fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it happened. It was. We were there. That's all I want to feel about it. It was. Well, here we are. So today we are bringing you free live readings, like we used to before. We're going to try to make these more frequent, but again, we're trying to do all the things at once. So we're just kind of going with the flow. But our next scheduled event is still going to be July 23rd, which is the Buck Moon. So check that out. Come for live readings. We weren't able to get an event page up and going for that for whatever reason. Like Facebook was glitching out about it, so I'm not sure why or what happened.
Maybe
So
we can work on that.
Yeah, the rules, how this works is all you have to do is like, subscribe, and let us know that you are following. If you're on Facebook, it's going to say something different than YouTube because we're streaming to 2 different platforms right now. So if you are on Facebook, just let us know in one chunk that you have liked, followed, and subscribed, and what your question is. You can choose from one of the questions in the topic above, or come up with one that you are wanting to know for yourself on your own. If you are on YouTube, we are trying to get more people over to YouTube. So we're going to do a couple more cards. We're going to do 3 card pulls for those who subscribe and follow us on YouTube and hit that notification bell. Just let us know that you've done that in one comment, because it's really too difficult right now to try to search and find who said what, who shared, who followed. It's too chaotic, especially because Facebook's comments disappear. So, I guess they don't really do that on stream, huh? Well, I mean, who knows? Who knows if they even all show up?
Yeah, who knows?
It's an iffy system. So, all right, do you want to jump into the topic?
Yeah, I just want to say hi to some people who want to say hi.
Hi, people!
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. So Amy Kellum says hi. Amber Branscombe says, so missed y'all. Hello.
Hey, guys.
Jessica Howard says hello.
Hello, Jessica.
Tony Martin's here.
Hey, Tony.
What's up?
Hi, Tony.
And let's see anybody else saying hi. But Emma Rolls says hello. So, the last thing to go with when we're talking about rules here is it's all just like Russian roulette. It's just I take the last comment that is populated from either YouTube or Facebook, and as soon as she's done with that previous reading, I just go to that one. So nobody's ever getting skipped. There's no preferential treatment. It's all free here. We're just doing this because we want to give back to you guys.
Yeah, and it makes it really difficult to police all that. I wish there's a better way to all the mechanics, man.
That's when we have a crew of several people with us
doing all the things.
Yes,
all the things.
Exactly. Autumn's here. She says, "Hey,
Autumn.
What's up?" Tony says, "Miss you guys." AC says, "Hi, Mooney. Hi, Lynx. Long time no talk."
Yeah, it's been a while. Gotta catch up soon.
Yes. All right. So today's topic. Today's topic is our emerging from a tower or crisis moment. There are 5 different options for you today if you'd like to use any of them. The first one is, how has my most recent tower moment or crisis affected me? Number 2 is, how has this situation helped me grow? Number 3 is, how has this situation held me back? Number 4 is, what can I do now that the dust has settled to make the most out of this moment? It's a really good one. And number 5, where should I focus my energies now? So if you're interested in any of those, make sure that you say in your comment, shared, like, subscribed, whichever it is for your particular platform, and do the question all in one comment. I'll take the one that's at the very bottom, and I think we're about ready to go.
All right, sounds good. So who are we starting off with?
All right, so we're gonna take Emma Rolls. She says, "Hello, I'm on Facebook. Have liked and shared. Will my ex-partner return soon?"
All right, let's check it out. What's going on with Emma? This is if the ex is coming back?
Correct.
Well, okay, so yes or no question, it does look like
return soon.
Return soon. Okay, return soon. So still looks positive. You've got 3 yes cards here. So I would say it's not likely to take much more time. Realistically, he thinks a lot about you with the King of Cups popping up. That's someone who's emotionally invested. And you've got a lot of desire and interest as well with the Queen of Wands. You have a lot of care and compassion for him. So I really don't think that you guys are going to be apart for realistically that much longer. It would really be surprising if, he wasn't back in the picture within like the next couple of weeks. Because you guys are just kind of falling into the pattern right now that sets you down the path towards being back together. So, stay the same course. I think if that's the direction that you're wanting to head in, then that's where you're going to end up. All right, my dear, thank you so much.
All right. So I'm going to go to the next person who followed the ticker tape rules here, and that is going to be Jessica Howard.
Right.
Liked, shared, and subscribed. She's commenting from Facebook, but she also said she did it on YouTube.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for doing that. Could you tell me if anything has changed with CB and his feelings for me?
Well, you literally got the Tower card. So ultimately, I'm not seeing a whole lot of change happening right now. So you've got the High Priestess followed by what would that be? Okay, I guess that would be the Tower card reversed, and then the 3 of Coins upright. So ultimately, there's not much energy happening now, right? So the High Priestess is all about, intuition and speaking your truth. I don't see a lot of that happening. It's reversed. We're not really ready to confront how we feel or how we want to move forward with things. The Tower reversed, we're just not ready to make the major changes that are necessary to move us forward. But that's not to say that this energy is going to stay this way forever. There is a likelihood of like his feelings starting to kind of shift towards you differently. But I don't really see it happening ultimately anytime in the near future, because 3 of Coins, that's starting to see more compatibility and working more towards, building blocks of a stronger friendship with you, but it doesn't look like that's going to be really anytime soon. I would say like maybe middle of next month, toward the end of next month, you might start to see some changes, but I'm not really seeing anything major happen with him right now. All right, my dear, thank you for jumping on with us.
our fan was giving us some camera wobble.
Oh, was it? It's making it move?
Yeah, I was like, why is it doing that? Is it having problems focusing? And then I'm like, oh, it's a nice fan.
It is a good fan.
All right. So next up, we are going to take Amy Keller. She says, "Hi, my name is Amy. I'm on Facebook. I liked and followed and shared. Is my recent ex coming back?"
All right. Thank you so much, Amy. Let's see what's going on. And let me know too, guys, what your signs are. And if you're looking into like your relationship or an interest of another person, what their sign is. Let's see. This is if Amy's ex is coming back anytime soon, right? I see a maybe. So unfortunately, it's not a very strong yes, because there does seem to still be some conflict that's happening within this person. But I mean, it's more of a possibility than not right now, which is good. You've got the Ace of Swords. You've got this. What are you? The Seven of Cups reversed, and you've got the Page of Coins reversed. So it doesn't look like things are really moving forward right now. You could always try, like, if you guys are still in communication with each other, you can always try doing like a honey jar. Those are really great for sweetening communication and strengthening the overall connection that you have with someone. So those typically start working in like about 2 weeks, and they're more of a long-term lasting spell. So it helps, with arguments and any miscommunications that you've been having within the relationship. I would either start there or with a come to me now spell, so you can start to see that person come towards you and communicate their feelings, and that will allow you to talk about yours and where you guys want to go from here, if you are trying to go backwards with this person and in a forward way. All right, thank you, my dear.
All right, next up, we're going to take Amani Janae. I liked, shared. Thank you for doing that. Will the person I'm currently with ever change, or will it continue?
Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Interesting. Okay. Well, no, I'm just curious. What? Okay. Amani, I think like you have a very interesting relationship with someone who I'm guessing probably resembles the Emperor. They didn't pop up as that, but I'm guessing there's more of what seems to be an impossible way forward with this person. They aren't very malleable in the sense of opening up and changing their opinions. What they thinks is what that person thinks is the only way that they see the world. Somehow this does actually end up changing. Because this is right now, this is wearing a blindfold, not choosing to see both sides of things, right? This is just kind of being what is it? It's not abstinent. Is it abstinent? What's the right word? Obstinate. I'm looking for obstinate.
Is that the word you're looking for? What word are you looking for?
I don't know. Now I'm all lost. Okay, no, this is more refusing to kind of make the actual changes that are happening around you. So ultimately, the next cards I'm seeing are Temperance and the King of Coins. These are good signs because they're showing that somehow something changes that creates a lot of balance, a lot of harmony and joy within your partner. And because of that, it allows him to be the person that that he can be, the strong leader, the one that's in control of his own throne, but also who shares in ideas with you. So I was like, all right, well, this is curious. So what changes this? And it looks like it looks like you may let him go for a little bit, for a period of time, with the Knight of Swords reversed. And I think him feeling like he's out of control because he doesn't have you in his life may bring actual balance into the equation. With the Two of Coins popping up, it's interesting because we have 2 coins here, and you know, 2 court cards and 1 major arcana. So realistically, you're looking at needing to be heard and seen for who you are. And I think some space or pulling away from him for a little bit might be the thing that pushes you forward with him ultimately. That might be the thing that helps him see the changes that he needs to make in order to, you know, have a successful relationship with you overall. All right, my dear, thank you.
All right. Let's see. All right, I got a couple people asking about some clarifications on how this works. So, as long as you did all of the things, that's really good. When you do all of the things, when you like, share, subscribe, and you also have a question, put them all in one block chunk together, because it's a little too much for me to like keep track of. Like if someone said I shared and then like a couple minutes later they're asking for a question. So go ahead, throw it in all in one block chunk text. Block chunk chunk. I can't speak. Can
You sound like me, like the day after I got my tongue pierced.
I know,
That's it. But I thought I was.
yeah. So go ahead and do that. I'm going to take whoever is at the bottom of the all of the comments that are getting populated from the different places.
So, for any new people that are just joining into the room, most tarot readers do not have their partner with them. I do, because I am visually impaired. I can't see the camera that I am supposed to be talking to, which is very weird. Can you imagine just talking to basically a blank wall and hoping that you're looking in the right direction? It's odd. Anyway, that is why she is here telling me the things that you guys are saying in the comments, because I can't see them. So, yeah, that's happening. Plus, it's always good to have a sidekick. Yeah. And I like that shirt. It's cute. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, next up, I'm going to take Iris Hickson. I am a subscriber and shared. Should I make it work with my ex?
All right, thank you, Iris. Let's check it out. I've always loved the name Iris. That's such a cool name. Should she work it out with the ex?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that again. The sheet makes it a little harder to shuffle. And I hurt my finger yesterday, stupidly, so it's all bruised. All right.
Oops, I pushed the button.
All right, so unfortunately, Iris, I'm at this time, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of movement or action going forward with your partner. It looks like things are pretty much settled where they are. You know, it depends on how long you guys have been apart for. There is always a chance of you know, trying to reach back through this person with magic. Maybe doing like a come to me spell, or be mine as well. There's, you know, reparative spells where you can work on apologizing or reaching that resolution. But I'm not really seeing anything change at the moment. So unless you were to do some sort of magical work, it may be in your best interest just to move on from the situation overall. All right, thank you, my dear.
All right, next up, we're going to take Kyle Lee. I am a Capricorn, and my ex is an Aquarius. I have liked, subscribed, and shared. Thank you for doing that. I was wondering, will me and my recent ex get back together, or should I move on?
All right, let's see what's going on. What was the reason that the two of you split apart? Because it feels very, I don't know. Okay, so overall, what I'm seeing is pretty conflicting answers. So, like, was there a reason, such as you couldn't trust him, or you were concerned about like lying or cheating or anything?
Kyle says a lot of assumptions.
Okay, so overall, I do think that you guys are likely to get back together, but I wouldn't say that this is going to happen um, anytime soon. This more feels like there's a pretty big gap between the next time you guys, between now and the next time that you guys are actually together. It's almost like you both need time apart to grow in different ways, and then somehow at some point in the future you guys end up coming back together, and from the growth that you've experienced you're able to pull through um, the troubles that will come up from the new relationship that you guys are likely to have. So I mean, I am seeing positive cards, but it feels more like it's in the distance. I wouldn't say that anything is gonna really change right now for you. So I would again recommend just letting go for a little bit, seeing where that takes you, because that again might just take you back in the direction that you're hoping to go to. All right, thank you, my dear.
All right, next up, we're gonna take Amanda Peters. She said, liked, subscribed, and shared. Can I get a general on love life? Please. A lot has changed in my life since we last chatted.
Yeah, it has been a while.
It has
sure.
been, yeah. It's like I think a lot of stuff's probably happened since we've been gone, but for everybody.
So we're looking at Amanda's love life.
She said a general on love or life.
Okay. What is with that card today? Two of Swords just keeps popping up. I'm guessing a lot of us here are dealing with difficult decisions or difficult forks in the road, obstacles we weren't expecting to happen. This, means that you too, Amanda, you're not able to get away from this particular issue as well, because you are you dealing with financial issues as well, because it looks like things maybe have changed there, and I'm getting like you are just you're overall just not happy. You're not okay with the way things are going for yourself right now. I definitely think there's been a lot of struggle lately. You're not really sure as to what to do going forward. The one good thing is that, no matter what, you can always turn to family. You can always rely and depend on the people closest to you. Because I think there's a lot of love and care there. I know there's a lot of hurt and there's a lot of pain, from what happened earlier this year. I hope you guys are doing better and, working towards kind of getting back to the swing of things, because I know it's definitely been a tough one for you. But I'm definitely thinking that you need another reading soon, because you're not doing as good as I've seen you do before. So I am a little concerned about you, my dear. Let's talk soon, okay?
All right. And she was saying that she agrees with you in general, like when you're talking about, about family and how things have changed. Mm-hmm. So she's in agreement there. Let's see where we're at. Next up, we're gonna take Nina Marie. She says, shared. Hey, ladies, long time no see. Glad to see you guys. Could you please tell me what to see with this what you see with this new guy I'm talking to.
Okay. Yeah. What is it? It's satin? Not satin. It's
What is this?
What is it called?
It's not quite silk, but it's I don't know.
It makes it difficult to shuffle on.
What's this table look like?
What's underneath?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Oh, it's really, really dirty though.
Oh, okay. We'll
So
have to work on
we're gonna have to
that.
clean that later. Okay. What was the question?
Nina Marie is asking, can you please tell me what you see with this new guy I'm talking to?
Okay, Nina. Let's take a look. So the new guy looks like he is kind of coming out of, or maybe just currently dealing with a lot. He overall, I think, is a pretty good guy. I'm not seeing someone who, is too much of a head case or anything like that. But I do see someone that's stressed out, dealing with a lot, needing to kind of step back and see things from a different perspective. He is kind of having a hard time with, maybe just daily struggles, probably work, and a little bit of a hit on his self-esteem. But I don't think this is like a long-term thing because it looks like there's a lot of healing still happening and a lot of growth. So ultimately, you found someone that has been battle worn or weighed down pretty heavily by recent life obstacles and battles. But deep down, that's still a really, really decent human being, really good person. And luckily you are very loving and very compassionate. You have a lot to offer for this person. So I think you guys are going to be a pretty great pair. Just make sure that, you guys continue staying open and communicating your issues, your needs, and, do check-ins, see how he's doing. Maybe once a month, come together and talk about your goals and where you want to head and what you're looking forward to, so that you both can be on the same path and on the same track as far as moving forward together instead of moving forward separately.
She says, yeah, he takes care of his mom. She's sick and he does work a lot.
Yeah, and that can be really stressful for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, you just gotta do the best you can in those situations because it can really weigh on you. And you have to make sure that you have your own support system outside of that, because it can be exhausting when you're the one that's meant to prop someone else up during their challenging time. Make sure that you've got someone able to do that for you too. Alrighty.
Oh,
next victim.
That's going to be April King. She says, hi, you guys. I'm new and I shared. Can you tell me if my ex will come home or if there is love?
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. This is for April, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lots of A names today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do think there is very good chance of reconciliation. You've got the Five of Swords reversed, which is exactly that. It is a reconciliation, because upright, you see he's looking behind him, looking over his shoulder at his opponent that he is, conquered or fought with. But when it's reversed, we're letting go of those issues. Those are not things that we're going to hold on to. The anger has kind of dissipated, and we're going to walk towards that person without all of our armor and our weaponry with us, and we're going to communicate what we're feeling. So that also results in the Two of Coins coming up. So being more connected and more grounded in what you say and how you communicate going forward. So there's also, 2 coins, 2 people, two sides to every story. So make sure that, you hear one another out when you guys do come back together. You seem to be one who is very honest, and I think you need to make sure that you speak your whole truth. Make sure that you're letting him know exactly how you're feeling, but also taking the time to hear out how he's feeling, so you guys can have more equilibrium within this relationship. But yeah, I see a reconciliation happening really soon. If you're wanting to know for like when exactly that would be, you can always reach out. We can always do like a single question or a session. Oh, totally forgot to mention, I am now offering sessions for couples. So the new menu has, for single readers who are just doing, themselves, they're just a reading the two of us, or you can have, you and your boyfriend or wife, or just two friends coming together to do like couples readings as well. So that's another option that we are adding to the menu as of this month.
I didn't even think about that. If you're like having problems with like your best friend or something,
going to a reader and talking that shit out.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's a good idea. We have a heartfelt thank you from Christina Escorza. She says, "Hi y'all. I just wanted to drop in and say thank you. Thank you for what you do. You helped me in a time when I felt when I was lost. I felt so lost without my husband when he passed away in December with COVID, and you gave me clarity and peace within myself. And for that, it will always be appreciated. Thank you so much."
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you're so welcome. Wow.
crap. No,
the device is dying. I'm so glad that we were able to help you even a little bit through that situation, because I know it was really, really challenging. And it has been overly challenging for so many people. So I'm glad that we were able to be there for you, for sure. All right, so what are we doing next?
Trying to not sear my makeup.
Oh, you're so sad.
Yeah, well, All right, next up we are going to take Sarah Jackson. She says, "I liked and shared on Facebook. I'm a Gemini. I subscribed on YouTube. I followed the steps." She's like, "Dang it, people are doing the things." I followed the steps. Question number 5. Let's see. And then she asked another question though, so I'm like, wait, I don't know if these ones relate or not. Let me double check. So question number 5 is, where should I focus my energies now? But then she followed it up with, will I meet a male partner this year? So you want to just pick one?
Oh, who was that for?
This is for Sarah Jackson.
Sarah, just go ahead and let me know which question that you want to do, and then we'll do that question.
Maria Anderson says, "Hey girls."
What's hey Maria?
Next up we're gonna take Alright, well, we definitely need to we have about 12 minutes left.
Okay.
Let's
turn back into pumpkins.
We do.
Like about 12 minutes.
Yeah. So. Yeah. We're gonna take Lakendra. She says, "I shared it and followed. I have a crush on Shane Wint, and I want to know if he's interested in me."
This is for who?
Lakendra Candy Leonard.
Wow. Did you pick up a finger splint?
Totally forgot.
All right. I am not seeing someone who is necessarily in your corner 100% of the time. I see someone who is more interested in how much you're interested in him. This is the Chariot, so you've got the two Sphinxes right in front of the actual Chariot. The Gladiator, you'll see, that's him. That's him being ready, poised, and ready for action, ready for movement. But he's kind of blocked by these two Sphinx cats not moving him forward. So there's almost like, well, I'm cool with just being seen, but I'm not going to really do anything to move the obstacles in my way that would allow me to go towards you. So I'm just going to let you look at me from afar, and, we're just going to play this head game back and forth. So I'm not really seeing a whole lot of movement at the moment, I would suggest, again, doing a honey jar, or something. I wouldn't really start with anything too heavy, to get this kind of attraction moving forward, because it looks like he's kind of just peacocking right now or showing off, not really doing much to take the energy in a different place. All right, my dear. Next.
I think April missed her reading. She says, "Can you do me a new?" We did. Didn't we
Yeah.
just do her like 10 minutes?
I think about 10 minutes ago.
So check the timestamp because right now it's 36 minutes 40 seconds in. So I would say it was in the last 10-20 minutes at the most.
Yeah, had to be. So I mean, we're gonna post this as soon as we're done with it, so you can go back and so I'm not sure what time it's at now, but I would say anywhere from like 15 to 20 minutes from this moment.
Yeah, it's 37 minutes in right now. So.
Okay, yeah. So I would just go back, but we did pull your card. Yeah.
And then we're gonna go back to Sarah Jackson. She said she just wants to know if she will meet a male partner this year.
Okay. I would say yes. You have 2 yeses and 1 no card popping up. It looks like this is likely to be something that moves fairly quickly because is it movement quickly? Or is it? Yeah, it is. Wow. You have a pretty good chance of actually like moving in with this person. And literally like starting up everything with them. I'm seeing 10 of coins as well. This is going to be family. The devil, not always a bad thing. I feel like in this case, it's more of a good sexual relationship with this person. He's not much of a talker, but that works because you are more reserved. I mean, you're energetic, but you are not, heart on your sleeve kind of gal. And he's more reserved. The waters run deep. I think there's a very good chance that you guys end up starting something that lasts for a very long time. So that looks positive going forward. I definitely think you're going to meet someone this year for sure.
Next up, we're going to take Maria Anderson, liked and subscribed on YouTube. Can I have a reading on number 4? And that is, what can I do now that the dust is settled to make the most out of this tower moment?
Okay. All right, so I definitely think this recent activity, this recent crisis has knocked you off your game, but I don't think that's going to be a forever thing. You know where you haven't been the strongest, and you know that it's going to take calculated effort to get you back in the headspace that you were in before, that was, more stable, more grounded, and more willing to take the obstacles as they come. That's really where you're moving towards now. Don't let yourself stay in the negative for too long. I do think, now that things have fallen into place as to where they are now, it's time to just to go forward, to not let this be the thing that holds you back, but instead take power from it. Decide that, okay, whatever happened, now you're going to take the energy and strength that you had to have to be resilient enough to get out of the situation to help further push yourself into something better. So whether this is a relationship or a career issue, it's about elevating yourself to not let this be the thing that defeats you overall. But instead, let it be the thing that empowers you. And that's going to allow for new growth in all sorts of relationships, new strength that comes from within you, and a new, fresher take on life, more appreciation and more love for the things around you. So I think right now it's been bumpy. It's sucked for a while, but you're working towards the more positive. You're starting to see a way out of it, and it's just going to continue to get better from that. All right, do we have time for one more?
We have time for one more. Just gonna grab the last one on here who followed the ticker tape instructions. Let's see what's going on here. Sarah Jackson said, "Awesome, you're wonderful. Thanks again."
You are welcome, my dear.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Maria says, "Thanks, lady."
You are welcome, Maria.
Becky, we don't have a list anymore. We just grab whoever's at the very bottom of the chunk of everyone's posts who follow the ticker tape instructions. We don't do the list anymore. Got a little too chaotic once we started getting a lot of people in the room. All right.
Is that Becky Boo?
Yeah.
Cool. It's been a while.
All right. So let's just take Ada. She says, "OMG, OMG." She says, "Hello, ladies. Haven't seen y'all in forever. I just shared to my group." And then she said, "Anything, question mark."
Okay.
Anything, cool. Anything. Good to see you, Ada.
Gotta reach out to her with all those measurements from the sticker things.
Oh, yeah.
Do the stuff.
Yes. We need more stickers.
Yes. Stickers. Ada, what the hell has gone on in your life? Why are you having the tower moment? Ugh, I feel you. I do. Well, it looks like, unfortunately, tower moment has either happened or will be coming soon, which means having a lot of strength, things about to change, for the better. It looks like, you've got 3 major arcana here with Judgment and the Strength card as well. So there's things shaking up. There's things, this situation called your life being shaken up like a snow globe. And then once the dust settles, it's like, okay, well, where do I go from here? This is all about this moment is about you taking strength from everything you've already had to endure and pushing past it. Not again, just what I was saying before. It's not letting this be the thing that pulls you down. So
she said, "Yes, please do. I need work, LOL." And she says, "I'm breaking shit down and rebuilding." That's awesome.
Sounds good. Yeah. So I just think this is going to be another test of seeing how strong you are and what you're capable of overcoming. So in the long run, it's going to be beneficial. Lots of growth, lots of positive changes. I just sneeze. It's not coming out though. It's stuck in my nose. And in the short term, it's going to suck a little bit for a little while. But short term versus long term is going to be much better, beneficial, good things. All right. We will reach out to you soon because we suck lately, and we will not suck so much soon. All right. All right. Is that time?
Yeah.
All right.
It's perfect
All
time.
Right. So that is going to be it for today's free readings. We're going to try to pick up this more and do it more often. Again, our next free reading event is going to be the 23rd, probably at 5 p.m. Or actually, is it going to be later? I can't even remember what time we set it for.
We'll have to look it up.
I'll look it up. I'll reach out and repost and do the things. But yeah, that's going to be on the 23rd, so that's going to be our next free event. And don't forget to reach out for if you need a private session or any other spell work, like money spells, love spells, any of that fun jazz, just let us know. And we will see you guys next time. All right, take care.